Welcome back, everybody, to another NASCAR Heat 5 career mode episode. Yes, we are back after nearly a 2-week hiatus from the game. We've been focusing on F124, but we are back on NASCAR Heat 5, and we'll start the rotation again. Head off to Texas, so let's jump on into it. Go ahead and assign the work here. From what I can remember, send pretty well off here in the trucks. We've got a short track race coming up and we've got some good trucks for that already prepped. We could even prep this other truck. Throw some people on some aero stuffs, and let's head off to the race. Let me throw the new custom setup in, and then we'll head off to qualifying. So there is the custom setup. It's quite a bit different than the old one we had, but we really struggled with the old setup, so we'll see what this brings us to in terms of being competitive at this track. I also realized as I was lowering out to get into the track, completely ignored the fact that I did not prep a speedway truck all the way, but should be good enough. Let's see what we can do here. Definitely have some better rotation through the corner with this setup. We are always struggling to get the truck to rotate. Entered a little high there. It's going to hurt me some, but we'll see. I don't like how loose it is. I'm probably going to tighten it up some. 30.9 puts us in 16th. Not ideal there, but workable. Especially considering we haven't played this game in 2 weeks. So let me make a quick change here to the wedge. 5 clicks there. Save that. Let's jump into the race. I could feel it getting loose off of 4 already, so that's why I made that change. Let's see what we can do here. Move. Still got lots of engine speed, even with the map being all the way maxed for this race. I'm hoping that's also because of the new setup that we have in it as well. Hopefully we stay more competitive over the course of a run. Let's see here what we're able to do. Still get a snap of loose there, head off of 4, but I think we should be okay. Anderson's able to get around us. I definitely prefer this setup over the other one. Still may need to mess with the wedge some still, but overall feeling very nice here. Nothing compared to what we had before. Get into the back of, is that Anderson back there? I've forgotten names, but we're pushing. That's the Texas I remember. And somehow we didn't DNF. We escaped with very little damage. So I'm not sure how that even worked out, but alright, let's keep moving here. I expect there to be a lot of slow cars behind us now. What damage? 3 laps to go to the end of the stage. Let's get some stage points here. Hopefully, let's run. High side's not really offering us anything. Poker nose down low here. Got a massive run. Let's see, we cannot get inside Chastain. Let's see here. We may be able to get to about 5th place here. Right in the stage, that'd be really nice. A little off throttle time. Moving the hill up the track some. But we just kind of get bogged down. Creed gets a run by us. Drops it down to 7th. As long as we walk away with some stage points, I'm okay. Oh, that gets loose. Wow. Definitely need to tighten up the truck. Majorly on the pit stops. I like how it rotates, but I do not like the snap and loose I get off of 4. Even off of 2, it's pretty bad, so. Probably going to go up. Probably, I don't know, 3 more clicks on the wedge. 6th place there. I'm happy with that. Especially with those being the first laps that we've run in 2 weeks. So, pit here. 3 clicks there. We'll repair damage. See if we go up 2 spots, even with the 1 second of damage, which is nice. And let's see what we can do here now. See how the balance of the car ends up being. Got a good run here. We're going to take it to the high side. We're very good on the restart. Run this higher groove. I'm not sure where they're at. So we'll just run this higher groove. And that gets us to the lead. Let's see here though. See what we're actually able to do on track. Still rotating the corner well. And it feels more comfortable off corner. So we'll see what we can do here. We've got 7 laps in the 2nd stage. And this may be, it's looking good right now. Looking really good actually. We'll see how the pace turns out for the rest of the stage. See how tire wear looks and all that, but I don't know if I've ever led laps at Texas. We usually end up back in the pack and wrecking out and all that sort of stuff, so this is a welcome surprise. I think the new setup definitely helped out a lot. That old setup just was really hard to control overall. It had good speed for the first little bit, but then once it fell off, it was so hard to control. So, wearing fairly evenly on the tires on the right sides right now. May need to look at maybe just about a click, maybe 2 more, but we can deal with that on the next pit stop. Also making sure not to try to over-rotate the car out of the corner. That seems to help us not get that snap loose. As long as we just let it roll off, not try pinch down the inside or anything like that. If we let it roll off the corner, I can kind of show what I'm talking about. So rather than continuing to turn, we're letting it kind of strain out that exit. That's helping us not get loose out of there. Chastain gets on by. He's on that top side. Sliding up a little bit here as the tires wear. Put ourselves and him in the wall. But it's all good. Still got plenty of time to make some time up. And it's not necessarily surprising that we're at this point in the race. Especially since we don't have the fastest car. I think if we have a fully maxed out car here, we almost may be pulling away with little to no competition. But let's see here. 5th place in stage 2. Collecting good stage points here still. We're going to set us up well for the playoffs. Let's go ahead and pit here. We're going to click on the wedge. Try to balance that out a little bit. Up 3 spots on the pit road. That's going to give us a great jump here for the last stage. 12 laps on fuel here. 18 laps to go in the race. We'll see where this thing drops. Granted, we're still going to have to pit anyways, but to see really how long we can make it. If it's going to be a full 12 laps, or if it's like 11 and a half laps that we can make it. No, looking like we could probably make it a full 12 laps on this tank of fuel if we needed to. Just depending on what the circumstances are. So again, I'd rather have one long run and a shorter run. I'd rather run like 11 or 12 laps until we get that caution. That's basically going to always come out late in these races. Ran a little high there. Get up some time. I'd rather run long and then have a short run at the end rather than the other way around, just because I'm a lot better on the short run at most tracks. But we'll see what we can do here. We've not had a true long run yet, and we may have some new players here at the front. Chastain went to the high side there and he's lost some spots. So seeing, I think keeping down on this bottom lane is going to be important in terms of defending. Like, cannot do it there. Look at this, who's going to get past this. Sauter, let's jump in line, try to draft them a little bit. Hold it right to the bottom, very nice there. Keep moving, cut that down a little bit more than I would have liked to. Could see me get a little bit loose there in general with having to cut down a little bit more, with having a car to the outside. Sliding up in 1 and 2 a little bit. Okay, a lot of it. Chastain moves up into 2nd now. But we've kind of got a gap back to next group of cars as well, so we'll see how this all checks out. 13 to go. We run 5 laps on this set of fuel and tires. Dropping outside the top 5 just a little bit here, but those positions are right in front of me. I definitely feel more confident with the truck at the beginning of these runs. Though it's not giving me the fall off that the other setup would have. Just struggling a little bit in terms of some late run pace. Not really sure what would help me there, but we're just going to keep trucking along and see what we can do here. I'd like to be able to pull up to these guys in front of me again, but they may be a little bit too quick for me. I'm having a hard time holding the center, especially in 1 and 2. Hard to hold the bottom, especially towards the center of the corner. So maybe I need to go back down on the wedge just a little bit. That'd help it turn towards the center of the corner. Just snap a loose there. Trying to rotate off. We've got 10 laps to go. And we're going to have pit stops coming up here soon. So we'll see how that plays out. If we get a caution, we can make a full fuel run on these tires. That shouldn't be a problem. But I'm having to lift a lot more than I'd like to right now. So probably need to go back down on the wedge just a little bit. There's a slight imbalance in the tire wear. That's going to help with that. It's going to help me rotate the middle of the corner just a little bit more. As Crafting gets by, and we're dropping outside of the top 10. Just not the best long run car. We really struggle. Really past about like a 5 or 6 lap run. So we've got a car kind of into the wall here. That's going to bring out the caution. We're pitting here. Go down on the wedge just a little bit. Basically, we'll go 2 clicks. Help us rotate even more. Strategy here. I'm guessing they went with 2 tires. But that's going to give us a major tire advantage here. Let's see what we can do here. I'm guessing it's about 5 lap shootout to the end. Yep, it sure is. Okay, let's see what sort of runs we can get on the bottom here. It's really trying to shoot the gap there. Maybe compromise my runoff a little bit. But we'll see here. There's a checkup heading into 3 and 4. It's going to allow us to get a run here. Continue to have a run off as well. Very nice there. 4 laps to go. Up into the top 10 already. And I'm not sure if this is, I'm guessing this is 4 tires coming into play. I think they all took 2 tires rather than 4. Or maybe no tires, I'm not sure. But fresh rubber is always king on this game. It doesn't really matter what the track is. Especially in those late run scenarios, I'm always taking 4 tires unless I'm back in the pack and I need to make up some track position. Then I'm going to, in which case the AR most likely taking 2 anyways. So we've got about 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Yep. I don't think I can quite get up to the lead here, but we may be able to squeak out 2nd or 3rd place spot. Slide up some there. Have the draft here. Down the straight. Friesen pulls onto the bottom line. That's not going to help us in terms of the dirty air. Get a little bit loose there. Trying to be aggressive on the turn. And we're really wearing out the right front quite a bit here. We're really trying to rotate that corner. We're getting tight. Trying to get up to that 3rd place. But I don't think we're going to quite be able to get it done. It's going to take a fantastic 3 and 4. Which I'm having, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, it's going to be a 4th place at Texas. That may be the first time I've ever actually finished a race at Texas, but let's head back to the main menu and we'll jump into the Xfinity Series. 4th place gets us $70,000 here. Savings, moderate, very nice there. Good. Let's move on to the Xfinity Series. And let me throw in our custom setup. I don't think we've been here in the Xfinity cars. Let me throw in custom setup and we'll head off to the race. Alrighty, so there is the custom setup for the Xfinity Series. Now I wasn't able to find one off the new setups I found, but I did revert back to the old site for the setup, so there's that. We'll see how it handles. I did go up 10 extra clicks on the wedge, try to get that to balance out, hopefully. Though maybe I should be making those changes after qualifying, but so I think it'd be fine to keep those the way they are for qualifying, but who knows. I'd rather have the little bit of extra experience with how the sub is going to feel with the change, so see what sort of lap we can put down here. See here, rotate the center. I still much prefer how these Xfinity Series cars handle over the trucks. Let's see what time. Not a bad lap. 24th? Only 0.3 off, which is actually quite good. Aiming for a 20th place finish here.
We're going green.
We'll see what we can do here. I'm feeling pretty optimistic as long as we don't get ourselves into too much trouble. We've got 10 laps in stage 1. We've got 14 laps on fuel. We'll see what we can do here. I think it may be similar to the truck races where we just gotta kind of survive for a little bit, wait until it goes single file, and hope that we don't go backwards. Not that we've had bad pace out of this car, it's just been kind of hit or miss what we can do. I went up into 4th gear, not that is really going to matter. When you're looking at the gearing, there's a 0.05 difference between them, so it's not really going to matter which gear I'm in, I don't think. Sitting right behind Fincham at the moment. I suppose we'll give him a little push, get ourselves back up into this group. There's just a big cluster of cars there. I'm not feeling great through 1 and 2. I seem to push up really bad through the center. 3 and 4 I feel a lot better in, though, for whatever reason. I'm able to rotate the corner a lot better. I don't know if that's just because I'm lifting more or what, but big check up there. We go to the bottom here, even though we haven't been rotating the best. Bunch of partial throttle there. Okay, get the run off. Let's see here. Dive to the bottom. Slide up. I didn't think there was a lane there, but apparently there is. Actually, we can go down a little bit on the wedge, which is a good sign. Maybe overshot it that adjustment just a little bit. We've got a slow car in front of us. That pays us some good positions there. Looks like Cendric's making his way through the field. He's got a pretty fast car, I do believe, in this series. Got 5 laps to go. Halfway through the stage. We'll kind of take a look. We should be able to get to the point where we're halfway on fuel the stage as well. We can kind of take a look at tire wear then as well. But again, kind of like what we've seen, or we're not going to get to see things play out. Like we've kind of seen at other tracks, we don't seem to be falling back as much there. Late in the run, we're gonna go down 3 clicks on the wedge. That may be too much, maybe. We'll see. We can always bump it back up. But on the stage 2 now. The stage going to be any longer? I guess 12 laps. 12 laps in stage 2. That's going to set us up with about 25 laps at in the 3rd stage, I think, ish. So it'll be very interesting to see if we're going to need to pit there. Right now, holding pretty well in terms of our position. I don't want to speak too soon by any means, but I think that wedge adjustment has helped us be able to carry some more speed through the corners and allowed us to kind of manage our spot up here in the top 20. Granted, we're still getting passed by some cars, and we're going to have that. But we'll see. Slid up some there. We're going to get a push here, though. Let's see here. I think Cendric's in the move. I wonder if he got sent to the back or something, and was having to make his way up to the field. That, or he's just a faster car who didn't qualify well, but that doesn't usually happen in these games. It's more when cars get sent to the back. Did not rotate that corner well at all. Got sent up the track. That's why I hurt us overall now, is trying to get back to the bottom. Should be able to do that now. Yeah, a little bit tangled up there on Cendric's bumper. Not anything too serious though. Could still go down on the wedge some. Maybe this may have been a better setup than I thought. Maybe I underestimated the setup that had posted there, but I was afraid of what I would find when what we found in the past is that we need to make some major adjustments. So yeah, tires are definitely falling off, and it's weird because they weren't falling off this bad last run, but we did have some harder racing at the beginning of this run. So in the back here, everything's pretty spaced out, looks like. Not going to lose that many spots. 6 laps to go in the stage. Oh. Get back up to speed. We're going to lose a couple of spots because of that, I think. Yeah, I dropped some spots because of it. We've run 7 laps now on tires. It'd be close to being able to push a full fuel run, but I do think we can do it. We're going to drop more spots here. We've got damage. We're going to need a fix. We need to make a wedge adjustment still. Did not work at all. I was trying to go for a different line on Harmon, but did not work. Get back down to the bottom, please. Thank you. There, rotated the bomb almost a little too well. 3 laps to go on the stage. We're going to go 3 wide in front of us. Okay, just let him by, I suppose.
Still there.
Rotate. I don't want to fall too far back. Yes, give us a push, or not. Smack the wall again. Still sideways, can't be saved it. And this could end up being a very interesting 3rd stage. We're going to be most of the way towards the back by the time we fix this damage. So, wedge adjustment is coming, and we'll see what we can do here. But I missed that corner completely. Yeah, we can go a full fuel run on the tires, it looks like. Going for, okay, we're back in 30th. I expect we might be in the back with that damage. We're going to have quite a few seconds of damage. 2 seconds only. Let's go down. That may be too far. We're going to try it. We're only down 2 spots. That's actually a bit surprising. Let's see here. So now it's just going to be trying to make our way up through the field. Could be quite tough. We've got 26 laps left in the race. So we can make it on 1 stop here. So we'll see how that goes. We'll have to see if we can make our way up to the pack. See if we can. Itching my nose. See how well we hang on late in this run. We're near run. This thing basically at an E, and we're gonna make it in the race in 1 stop. But we'll see how we compare to everyone. We're more likely to get a green flag pit stop in this series. So if that happens, we'll see how well we can get on pit road. So a lot of different factors that could play into here, but right now it's showing some good pace. Tire wear is looking pretty good. May need to go up about 1 click on the wedge still. We'll see how this ends up wearing out. Harmon, I think is making a charge back up to the field as well. Is that Harmon? Yeah, it's Harmon. Slid up early here. Let him have the bottom. Very nice. Caution early. It doesn't make any sense to pit here, so we're not going to. But now we can definitely make it on one stop. It's just going to be a matter of when pit stops fall and how long of a run we have now to the end. After that pit stop, it's going to look right around 9 to 10 laps. To the end on, or after we make a pit stop. Actually kind of nice that we've got everyone bunched back up. Should be able to make up some more spots here. I actually want to go up about 2 clicks on the wedge. We may have overadjusted that just a little bit too much. I went down another 4 clicks. Maybe I should have just done 2. That would have been really close, but I will say as we get up to speed, they definitely start to balance out a little bit. It's when the tires are still getting up to temp that they wear a little unevenly, but once we get them up to temp, it does right on that right front just a little bit more than the right rear. So let's see here. Trying to chase down Graf Jr. up here. I think we've got the speed. It's just a matter of executing these corners. I'm struggling to put together super consistent corners that allow us to catch up to them. So if we have good corners and overall good laps, we're catching up to them slowly. But actually looking at the tire wear some more, just need to do 1 click on the wedge. Need to go back up 1 click. I think that should even things right out, and still allow us to rotate corner well. Oh, big slide there. We're still trying to save it. There we go. A caution here for pit stops would actually be kind of nice. Cars in front of me are getting away a little bit, but we'll see. I'm glad we're only running about to this point. Once we get new tires and stuff on, because this is starting to become a bit of a nightmare as these tires wear. It's getting pretty hard to handle, especially when we're behind other cars. So we'll see here. Keep moving. We're not really concerned about how far the tires can go, rather when our fuel is going to drop. I want to say it drops somewhere on this back straightaway, and in which case we can probably push it. Yeah, it's dropping at the entry of 3 and 4, so I can push it an extra. I'm not going to pit this time. I'll pit next time. It's going to give me the freshest tires. May hurts a little bit in the short run, but I think we're going to be a lot better off in the long run. So a lot of cars are going to be pitting this time, I think. That's also going to save us from a busy pit road. Few cars have done the same strategy as us. So we'll see what we're able to do here.
You're almost out of gas.
Yeah, I'm aware. So we can kind of use this car up in front of us as a guide in terms of where our actual turn-in is. There it is.
You're going too fast. Top 10. That's as good as a win here, driver.
I'd not get a top 10. Just so hard to get into pit road. I need to do more practice with it, but let's bring it back to the main menu, and that's going to be the episode. I think we ran a long time there, so yeah, let's bring it back to the main menu and wrap it up. DNF gets us $10,000. Clean reputation. Okay. We have been racing more clean. But with that DNF, I don't know how that can be considered clean. So next episode will start out in the Xfinity series. I'll assign these people. Select that car. Simulate that race. And 16th, not great there, but a little extra cash. Sloppy driving. Okay. Next episode will start out with Bristol for the Xfinity Series. 75 laps there, quite a few there. But it's a fairly short track, so that helps. So, hope you enjoyed the return back to NASCAR Heat 5. I think quite a few of you have been missing it. Fews have been a little bit down with doing it F124, so it was definitely time to bring this series back. So, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.